with Aronia low-scape hedger. We wanted to show you we moved into the newer crop. These were trimmed a little while ago, and they're flushing out of the trim. But you can see there, they're real heavy plants. Typically, I like to have them a little bit taller, but this is what we got. You know, excellent root system, excellent bases. You know, they're not overgrown. I've seen some rough stuff out there where they're getting a little too big. That can be a problem too, but nice fresh looking crop. Wanted to show you this. Excellent plant, native, great for, obviously with the name for hedges. It gets about half the height of a standard Aronia, so it will stay a little more compact, but it's definitely an upright grower. So where you can't use Viking or Brillantissima, something like that, where you got a little tighter space, this would be an excellent plant for that. So, and we have 1,500 of these available. Right, next. Yeah, so we got Karen Azalea here. I know people have been wringing their hands and waiting. We were able to put 300 on. It looked like this. I'm hoping in another week we'll be able to grenade on some big numbers. It really just depends on what kind of weather pattern we get. I am not going to try to predict that anymore. I have no idea what we're going to get. But you can see here we got 300, look real nice, pushing out. This is the newer crop, but got good root, nice fresh foliage on it. Don't oversell the size. You can see there it's definitely covering the can. It's not a monster by any stretch. But we got 300, so hopefully that'll help out. You can move those out the door. All right, next one, Concord Barberry. So, you know, this is a great barberry, really gets that deep color in it. Kind of a compact grower, great for erosion control. You know, it's very tolerant to tough conditions. And it's got, you know, most barberry have really good deer resistance. So, you know, it's still a great option out there for any of those areas. This is in a 2, and we got 350 of these available. So next is the kind of a different side of the equation. This is Crimson Cutie. So it's in the worry-free program, so it has the worry-free pot. You can see here we got excellent size on this. Last year we had a limited release. This year we have 2,000 in current right now, and we'll be able to add several thousand more probably. I think we got about 4,500 total in this crop. Right now we can offer 2,000, and then we can keep rolling through this. So feel free to get these on the roads, get them selling. This is the sterile barberry, so non-invasive. Several states accept it that have invasive type protocols, you know, mostly on the East Coast there. So I know Connecticut for sure, and some places in New York and stuff can use it. You can ship this anywhere you want, and you know, but most of the states around us haven't gotten that far with barberry. They recommend, I know every state recommends not planting barberry as far as invasiveness. Most states have a concern with it. So if somebody has that concern, this is a perfect barberry to go with. Very similar to pygmy in its growth pattern, Atronina. So, but it's I think it's a little better. You know, it's got a little better color in it, and definitely has excellent resistance towards bacterial spotting, which is really good. So hopefully you can take advantage of that. An exciting plant to get out there. Next, show's got a collage. Anyways, we got a whole bunch of grass here. We were able to bring a lot in. I told Cheryl just to kind of throw them all in, just to go through them. We got some, you know, we got some really nice Hamlins, Strictus, Carly Rose. We got some 1 gallon Carly Rose. Go ahead and scroll down. You know, we got some zebras. We got some more Gracilis in, and then at the corner there, that's a Hamlin, and that's our crop. We more Hamlin on. We got 500 of our crop. So you should see some good numbers. That should keep us in the game for at least a couple weeks here. We're watching our new crop. We should start getting business on some of our new crop here in a couple of weeks, but we were able to make some stuff happen, get some nice material in, plus get some of our crops pushed forward a little bit. So we should have everything you're looking for in general. You should have some excellent subs. So I just want Cheryl to put that in there. You know, you could print this out or whatever, keep it handy for the next couple of weeks. I think would be good. All right, next, Royal Family. This is something we've been out of. So I was able to bring these in. We got 500. Our crop is very close. I don't see why by the end of next week we could start moving some of our crop on. But we'll ship this primarily. This is actually from a supplier out there that we brought in. They actually call it a 5. It's just a hair bigger than our 3, and we got price on it, so we're just going to call it a 3-gallon 15-inch. It's a little bigger than 15-inch. It's got a new flush. Family is Prince and Princess, like it says there. And you got to have to pound the pavement because we've been out of this for quite a while, at least 4 weeks now, probably. So you might have to bring this up in a conversation. They're very limited on the market right now. A lot of people have run out of this. So we can start talking about it. We could push these 500. And I feel very confident by the end of next week, we should be able to add thousands on. Our next crop has 12,000 in it. Cheryl's got those in summer already. But we're ready to go, and hopefully we can move those out. Next one is EAC. This is a 7-gallon. We have 3,500 of these. We're running a bit long. You know, this is traditionally heading towards the re-wholesaler, the landscaper, which we know has been slow to get going. So hopefully we're getting to the point where we're out there, we're getting these going. We also have some 15s out there that are just awesome. We still have the 3s. We got plenty of 3s we can keep selling. But we really want to put a focus on these 7s. Excellent shape, real wide. Most of them have been spaced in the sockets so they have extra room. You know, just push that. And I know a lot of people bring in bare root not bare root, B&B in the spring. And by this time of year, they're looking pretty rough. So might be good to suggest to get some real nice, fresh looking burning bush in there. That might help them drive some sales for the landscapers coming into their place. So, all right, Ilex. In the Glaber series, we got Densa. So this is our 7-gallon. You can see here we got excellent sizing on it. What's this one?
The 3-gallon.
And then the 3's right next to it. I see it. Okay. So we got 7 on the left and the 3 on the right. I think that thing is awesome in a 7-gallon right now. We've been pretty limited over the past few years on it. But with the way things kind of slowed down this spring, it gave them a little extra time to get a little bigger. So make and the value, they are full to the bottom of the can on those 5s. They got plenty of space in pot and pot. So those would be an excellent choice to get out there. A lot of people use kind of more commercial type jobs. And then we're starting to get into our new crop of 3s that are filling, looking good. We are getting close with box. We're getting close. I want to say for sure it's about 2 weeks away. We're watching them. We're monitoring them. I know people need them, but we're a couple weeks away. We'll give you a status update next week. But they're just almost to the edge of the can. So they just need a little bit more flush. But in the meantime, hopefully you can keep pushing Densa until we get there. Next is Blue Star. So we got a 2-gallon here, looking real good. 700 of them available. You can see there, nice shape, full on the centers. They went through a trim and a repop, and they look really good. So 700 of those. That seems to be the go-to blue color out there. So we got those available for the landscapers out there that usually use that all summer long. So Buxus Freedom. So this is in the new Gen program. We've showed you these before, but the crop is just looking awesome. Brand new plant. Remember, it has excellent resistance to boxwood blight. It also has very good resistance to a disease called Volutilla, which can also get in to some boxwood. So this is going to be a real tough, disease-tolerant boxwood out there. You got great full. They went through a trim early. We have 5,000 of them coming online now. They're ready to go. So this would be an excellent plant for mass plantings out there. They can handle a lot of different environments, pretty tough environments. We've talked about it quite a bit. If anybody has any other questions on it, they can always ask us. We do have brochures floating around out there on the new Gen program. So hopefully we can get some movement. We really like to see these heading out. The Independence is very close. I think that's the next one in the series. That one is I call that one halfway between a green gem and a velvet for shape. I see those coming on probably after next week. We'll put more of those on. So that will be coming right behind this one. But these are fantastic right now. So, all right. Next is PJM. We go with Elite. It's just kind of a little cultivar in there that we go with. It's a little better. It's got better compact growth, more uniform. It has a better flower pattern. That's why we choose Elite. I would always choose Elite over straight PJM. So, but that's why we go with it. You can see here we're done with the blooms. We trimmed out a lot of that bloom, early spring bloomer. So typically this is an April bloomer, usually the first part of April. And we've trimmed those blooms out, the dead blooms out. Now we got a new flush of growth. Primarily this will be going towards the landscape market this type of year. We got 1,500 of these threes available, and we still have sevens available also. So, all right. Next is one of Willoway introduction back in the day. This is Viburnum Summer Magic. This is a prunifolium type, very tough. Viburnum has a glossy leaf on it, great fall color on it. It is a native plant, fairly tough, good winter hardiness to it. Does get white flowers, but I really love it for the foliage. You could sell it for the flower as well, but it's really all about the foliage, how clean the foliage stays. It has a great uniform shape. Not very many people have this. It's grown some popularity out there, especially in the landscape market. Miss over the years having enough of these, but we're coming into a crop of 2,000 here. Right now we're putting 500 on, and we'll be able to continue to move these on. Careful on the size. We're just at 15-inch, so don't oversell the size on this one. But you can see from the photo, they're just so nice, so dense right now. We just wanted to get these on for you. And next is some spilled wine. So this is okay, so we don't have it on there, but it's a 2, and you can see there it's nice and full. We only have a couple hundred of them. We might be able to get some 3s on the end of next week. Your go-to Weigelia still is Rose. We got plenty of those. They still look excellent, but we do have a few spilled extremely short still on the market, very difficult to find. But we got some of these. We don't typically grow it in a tube. We just got some of these in to try to keep things going. But things are going to be pretty lean for a couple of weeks. I don't see our next crop coming online till probably July to be able to start getting more of our crop on. In the meantime, we'll keep searching, keep looking, see what we can bring online. But that's where that crop is. So.